Okay, here's another riveting video to teach you about Launch. I know these are really exciting, but it is what it is. Okay, so this video is going to be how you can add apps to your Launch desktop. Before we were showing you how you can rearrange them and get them so that it's a little bit easier to use. Hopefully by the time you get done, you're going to love Launch. So I need to get back in and notice I'm going to just start typing the name. It pops right up. If you're first time using it, remember that you would have to type in your credentials, but because I've been in before, it goes right to my desktop, which is great. See how much I love it. All right, now notice that mine is considerably cleaned up. I've moved everything I'm not using into not using folder or administration or whatever you have named your folders. And you're going to notice some things here that show up that I've added myself. And to do that, the first thing you want to do is you're going to go to the little plus sign at the top here. Right there. That's the app library. And when you do, a new window pops up. You know you're in it. And they just basically go through some of the apps here. Most popular, one-click sign-on, Orange County Library. So we're going to first look at seeing about adding something that might already be there. For example, if you're a person that likes to use Powtoon, excuse me, hit return. I do a search. Sure enough, they already have an app for it, which means it's linked to the link. So I'm going to add that one. Notice here it says app added successfully. Let's try Pinterest. For all you Pinterest folks. Voila! Pinterest shows up. I just hit the little add button. App added successfully. All right. So search for the one you're looking for and add it. I added Kindle just because one of my kids was reading one of the book from the library and they were able to get on. They can add this. Notice I have it. It says remove because it's added to my dashboard. So if I didn't want it anymore, I would just hit remove and it would remove it from there. When you're done looking for any apps you want to add, or if you want to see that they've been added, hit the X here on the right. Don't hit backspace. Hit this little X here. And then notice that the ones that I added, Pinterest and Powtoon, are both on my desktop now. So when I click them, they're going to go right to those websites. Now, say for instance, though, I have PlanBook. PlanBook was not one that is in there. Or if you find something else that you like, a website that you like to use often, you can add it. Go to the same place. You're going to go to the plus sign and open the app library. You had all these options, but then notice this nice green button over here. If you hit add your own app, a pop-up window comes up. And I'm going to use an example of this app that I use for science. So I'm going to have the tab open because I need the web address. So have it open when you're ready to add this icon to your desktop. Then I'm going to type in the name. I'm going to say, okay, Solar System Interactive. All right, it's asking me for the URL address. That's the website address. So I have to go back to my tab. I highlight the entire address. I'm going to control copy or right click copy. Then I'm going to go over here and I'm going to hit control paste. And notice that I put the URL address right there. And when I can also change the icon if I wanted to. Doesn't give you a whole bunch of options. Let's do space. Let's see what it has for space. Nothing very exciting. So I'm just going to leave it as the Earth, the way it is. And then when I hit save, I will have this new, see it says app added successfully. I should have a new icon on there. It's not showing. So I'm just going to refresh my screen and notice it's now here. So that if I were to click on it, it's going to open it right up to the website that I want. So basically that's how you add icons. If at any point you add an icon that you no longer use or you just don't want to use it anymore, remember that you can right click anywhere on the screen, hit edit mode, And then if you hover over the apps themselves, you're going to notice that they have these little X's that pop up. That means for you to X them out. If you hover over one that has a lock on it, you can't delete it. So, but you can move it, you just can't delete it. So if I didn't want this anymore, or say I didn't want Pinterest, I could do that. I can X out this. And now I'm back to with the ones that I use most often. This is great, so I'm done editing. This is wonderful in the morning because I have to take attendance. So I just pop that open. I go back to my launch. Oh, I need to post something on Edmodo. I'm going to go ahead and have it open. And it will open them for me. So it's really nice in the morning because it's really your one stop for all the things that you're going to use online. It's great. I've been using it forever since we've been able to get on Launch. And I just pop all the things I need open and I'm ready to go in the morning. All right, I hope that was helpful. And if you have any questions, you can always contact me. There's more features to us, but those are really the ones you're going to use the most. And good luck.